Money. How important is it? Because other clubs have done this in the last few seasons. How important is it that your teammates are going to get a few quid this season?
It's a big step in the right direction for us. I think, as the club said on the top table at the press conference, I think we were taking our time with it, not rushing into it. Oh, here's some money, little match £50 and stuff. We wanted to go in the right step, and having that medical care, making sure that we're ready to be paid as athletes, making sure we've got gym memberships off the village, Nutri Preps, all the extras that come with it to make you an athlete and help you get there. I think taking our time to get to that stage and not being paid last year, they've done it really well, making this payment agreement for us. So yeah, it's a big deal, and we're the first women to be paid at the St Helens Club. So that's such a privilege for us, and we've been waiting for it for a long time, and it's just amazing that it's finally here.
All that stuff like medical care and gym membership and food prep or whatever, how important is that in terms of being as professional as you can be when you are not professional? So.
Yeah, well, because we work outside as well, and we give up a lot of time, even family time, things like that. We might not be able to have a second job, things like that. It might not cover our bills, and everyone knows, the cost of living's going way up. So the struggle is real. So some people, it helps them to get to the gym, to get their fitness in on the days that we're not at the club training or Cowley. The Nutri Preps. People struggle to pay for high cost meals, including myself, like your veggies, your fruits, your every day to day. To make a good healthy meal, it costs a lot. So to have that backup, to give us these Nutri Preps after training days, to have the proteins, to have our hydrations, everything that we need in a game, repair shots, it takes the edge off, and that also adds to the payment agreement, because that saves us money in the long run with that, and it makes us into better athletes.
I needed to become an athlete because I could eat properly. It must have been easy for other clubs. Not easy. Let me rephrase this. Other clubs must have been trying to tempt players away from St Helens in the recent past because they were paying or whatever. Or could give you more money than whatever else everything costs here. How easy was it? Because the team has pretty much stayed together. How easy was it for you all to stay in the St Helens system, despite the fact you could have got a few quid elsewhere?
Do you know what? It has been a struggle. Well, especially last year when some teams started to pay their players, it was a big struggle because we were sort of felt hard done by that we weren't getting paid until we had meetings and we discussed why we weren't getting paid and what was going to be brought in instead of the payment, which made it a little bit easier in the end. But the biggest thing for us is that we've been a squad for a long time, over how many years, but years before St Helens even signed the women, and we're like a family, and that's what made us stay together. This year, the start of this year, a lot of people have been throwing money at a lot of players, and it could probably work out more than what we're getting, but the people behind the scenes, the people that we play with, the coaches and staff, even to the chefs that make us meals on our days off, you can't thank them enough, and everyone's so comfortable with each other, and it makes it feel just like a nice homely environment, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So I'm glad to be where I am, and I hope I continue here for the rest of my career. Because
it's got to be sustainable, hasn't it? We can't just throw thousands and as much as we would like to throw thousands of pounds at you.
You can throw what you want at me.
That could easily go up in smoke as easy as it comes. So the fact that the club are doing this slowly but in the right way must give you more assurance that things are going to happen.
Yeah, and it's reassuring that they're wanting us to get to that stage, but taking the time I think is really, really good for the club, because all these new players, young players, and even more experienced players, I think when you start throwing money at them or paying them to play, I think people can lose the game a bit. I think some people might lose their heads. Some people might take advantage of it that, I'm in the squad, I've been here for ages, I'm getting a load of money now. So, do you know what I mean? I'm just going to carry on and I'll just run the odd ball in. So it's giving people still that fight for the shirt to gain more payment, and also just keep producing skill after skill and keep going at that higher level.
Playing games here, how important is that as well? In addition to the money, the gym and this and the other, how important is it that actually you play on the same pitch as the men? You're not playing at some park pitch or whatever.
No, it's definitely amazing that we're playing at stadium. I think the women, the academy, the men's team, I think we all deserve it because we all work so hard. That's a big step for us because I used to remember breaking my ankle in a pothole when I used to play. Or like Tara said, you end up falling flat in dog poo. So that's a big step forward, and the club have done so good to get us on all our games on the stadium.
I broke my ankle walking down the street. I don't want to talk about broken ankle. Wembley.
Yes, Wembley.
You've won 3 Challenge Cups in a row. Surely you've got to give somebody
3 in
else
a
a chance.
row.
You've got to give somebody else a chance now. You don't want 4, do you?
No, we want 4. We want 5, maybe even 6. And the girls that we've played with for a long time, we won 4 years on the row with Vassal Heath. So I feel like the Challenge Cup's sort of our biggest privilege to like playing. So Wembley was just a huge hit, and to win it, like that was just a big step forward as well, adding to us getting this payment plan and securing that, showing what we can do and showing how good we are. Obviously we're hoping to get there again this year. That's a big goal for us, and many more years to come.
World Cup. Whenever that happens, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's 2026 with the World Cup. So
somewhere down over.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get to the World Cup. I'm always thriving. That is definitely one more. I do want to get one more World Cup in me yet. Whether that's with England, whether it's with Canada, I don't know. But as of now, I'm in with Canada, but you know there's going to be nationals, there's going to be performance squads with England, there's going to be different things going on in the States, and World Cup qualifiers. So it just all depends on what I want at the time and what's going on in my life. And to be fair, playing for 2 nations, and Canada's my hometown, I'd be more than privileged playing for anyone, but right now I'm just focusing on St Helens.
Finally, this head shop stuff, is that fun? Is that boring? You know, when you have to...
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. No, it makes you feel like a privileged player, a true athlete. Days like these, media days and interviews, it just shows where the game's going, and yeah, I just hope it gets better and better.